Traders, Joseph here again. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another edition of my weekly video. If this is the first time that you're watching this video, then I want to welcome you and thank you so much for tuning in. And if you happen to like what you see by the end of this video, then please feel free to leave a positive comment, a good feedback, or you can even like it or share it, or you can even subscribe to my channel. Any support is greatly appreciated. Now, today's video is going to be a very quick one. In fact, it's going to be a short video because I haven't got a lot to show you guys in terms of trading opportunities. In fact, I've only got one trading opportunity on my radar. That's what I'm going to show you guys as an advanced pattern on the euro yen. However, you guys are going to get to see me fill up my Excel spreadsheet for the month of January. The month is not quite over, but I don't expect to be taking a trade in the next couple of days. So I'm going to fill up the Excel spreadsheet with you guys so you can see how I do it. So anyway, let's go over to the chart and I'll show you guys that trading opportunity that I've got my eyes on. So I've got my chart on the euro yen currency pair, and there's only one trading opportunity that I'm actually, I've got my eyes on it as we head into next weeks of trading. But you never know, during the week opportunities might arise on a lower time frame. And obviously, once I take the trades, you guys that follow me on TradingView, you are going to see some of the trades as well, because I do try to post some of my trades on TradingView. So anyway, this is the currency pair that I've got my eyes on. As we can see that the euro has, well, if I just move it back a little bit, we can see we had this huge bullish move from this low all the way there. The market never really put any brakes on. But when it came to this high, we can see that the market starts to consolidate. So the market is now consolidating before the next move, down or up. I don't know where that market is going to move up to, where it's going to go next. But the fact that the market is in consolidation gives me a chance to try and find an advanced pattern in order to trade. So this is what I'm looking at, this area. So way too dark. Let me just try and yeah, so that's the area I'm actually trying to focus on. So as you can see, the market has come into a consolidation, a little bit of sideways movement. So this is going to present advanced pattern, which some trading opportunities, as long as the market meets the Fibonacci requirements of an advanced pattern, that as if you're an advanced pattern trader, you'll be looking for a trading opportunity. Thankfully, we've got one. So let me show you guys that opportunity. It's actually a bearish Gartley pattern. So if I bring in my Fibonacci retracement tool, swing high to swing low, my X to A leg, I can see that I've got a 6-1 retracement. Now this qualifies as a Gartley pattern because we haven't touched the 7. If the market has touched the 786 retracement at the B point, then that that invalidates the Gartley pattern, the B leg of a Gartley pattern. So, but the market hasn't touched it. So we're potentially looking at a Gartley pattern right here. So if I bring in my Fibonacci, I need to check the retracement leg of the A to B leg, and I must get at least a 6-minute retracement. And we can see that the market has come into the 6-minute retracement. So this gives us a classic Gartley pattern. However, it's going to be a deep Gartley pattern because look at the completion point at the 127 extension of the A to B leg. So let me bring in my fancy triangle. X to A leg, A to B leg, B to C leg, and C to D leg. So the Gartley pattern is going to complete at around somewhere around 123.59. The market is quite a few pips away from there, actually 50 pips, 60 pips to be exact. But the market has got quite a momentum, so I would expect the market to at least make a move. I mean, whether it gets there or not, that's a different matter altogether. But there's also one thing that I want to show you guys. We also had, if you look at this, because this is a classic Gartley pattern, you would expect a one-to-one harmonic move. Oops, where's my line? To change the color of this, let's see, blue. You would expect a one-to-one harmonic move into the completion at the Gartley pattern. So if I clone this, copy it, bring it over here. This is over, look at that. So one-to-one harmonic move will put us right at that Gartley pattern completion. And right at the completion, we can see there's a little bit of structure. Looking back, as I said, because the market is in consolidation and it's approaching the upper end of the channel of the consolidation. I mean, whenever the market is consolidated, see it as the market forming a little bit of channel, a sideways channel. So this is the channel that this market has formed into. So if as long as the market is good, you can expect the market to be bouncing back up and down, you know, along these channels. I mean, this is usually the best position to take a trade, you know, towards the upper end of the channel or towards the bottom end of the channel. So if the market completes a bullish advanced pattern anywhere near this bottom channel, then that would be potentially a very good trading opportunity. And obviously, when it comes to stop loss, your stop loss has to go above this high. If you're looking at this high, which is around 124.07, so the stop loss has to go way above 124.07. And in terms of profit taking, you know, it's going to be the 382 retracement and the 618 retracement. If you know how to trade advanced pattern, I'm not going to show you guys, but I'm sure you can figure it out. So anyway, that's the only trading opportunity that I've got on my radar at the moment. Like I said, you never know, things might have rise as we head into the during the week. You know, on lower time frames, you know, we might see advanced pattern popping up on other currency pairs. But at the moment, this is the only thing I've got. So anyway, I think this is it for now. And back to my signal service. Let me just bring up my Excel spreadsheet. Oh, is that? Don't save. Okay, so this is my 20,017 yeah, signal service results. As you guys have seen already, the last few weeks have been, well, the first week was we had a great week during the first week, only taking a couple of trades. I'm on a winner and a loser, but we still end up making 97 pips. And the second week we gave something back to the market, but then last week we did make a little bit of comeback as well. We made 89 pips with the two trades that we've taken. As I said, I think I've posted this trade on TradingView. You guys can see that for yourself. And then this week we only had one trade, and it was just a single target winner. And that is actually another trade that I posted on TradingView as well. So if I go onto my TradingView profile, you can see the Aussie dollar. So this is the trade that I posted. So as you can see, the market came up, give us the first target, came very close to our second target, and then it reversed, taking us on our second target for break even. So it was just a one target winner, even though the market ended up hitting our second target, but by that time we were not in the trade. At least that's the right way to trade advanced pattern for you, you know, if you know how to trade advanced pattern. So we just move on. So as you can see, only a return of 15 pips the previous week of trading, but all in all, it was still a good month because we ended up making 158 pips. Now we're taking 9 trades, losing 3 and winning 6, which is not too bad. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna fill up with you guys right now. It's nothing too complicated really. I think it's just basic things, you know, just involving, you know, using your calculator or whatever, you know, to do it. So total trades, I mean, these are the trades that we've taken. 9 trades all together. So 9 trades, profitable trades. We won 6, lost 3. Total profits, I mean all the profit from the winning position. So all these pips, we're gonna add them together. That will give us a total profit. So let me just do it the kind of conventional way. This I should have done. Wait, hold on. I think there should be an easier way to do. Is this sum? Yeah, sum. No. There we go. I think this is the way to do it. Yep, that's it. So total profits, 305 pips from all the winning position. Total loss, let's do it again. So 147 pips. So the net profit is going to be this minus the total profit minus the total loss. So the net profit is going to be 158. So as you can see, this is at 158 right here. So at least we're doing something right. So average profit, this is where it's going to be the total profits divided by the profitable trades, because we've been profitable in 6 trades. So the average, pips that we've made on those 6 trades are going to be the total profits divided by 6. So average profit again equals 306, 305 divide by 6. So average profit is 50.83. I mean, I do expect this to be around 65 as we get a lot more trades in, because that was the average of last year. So I do expect it to be somewhere around 65, between 60 to 65. That's what I expect it to be. An average loss, 147 divided by 349. Again, the average loss is exactly where I expect it to be. I mean, I do expect my average loss to be around 50. So 49 is around about there, because as you can see, we've taken quite, I mean, our losses are quite big. The first, we had a big loss on the pound US dollar cipher pattern of 71 pips, and then this is not too big a loss, but 48 pips is compared to our winners. I mean, we had 2 winners where we only had just 1 target closed. So so profit factor is just total profit divided by total loss. So currently 2.0, which is good. I mean, anything above 1.5 as a profit factor, it's good. Winning percentage is just we won 6 trades and lost 3, so 6 out of 9. 6 equals to 6 divided by 9, 66%. Actually, 6 divided by 9 times 100. That's the way it should be, yeah. 66%. So longest winning streak, we can see here 1, 2, 3. That's the longest, no, 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just 4. Longest losing streak is just 2. So in terms of the patterns that we traded, so you can see we've traded a lot of cipher patterns. So I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cipher patterns. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4 winners out of 6. So 4 winners, 2 losses. Winning percentage, 4 divided by 6 times 100. That's going to give you the percentage, which is 66%. The Gartley pattern, usually when I do this, I round up all these numbers. I don't like putting too many decimal places, but I'm just doing this for the sake of showing you guys the easiest way to do it, really. Instead of using a calculator, and you can just let Excel do everything for you. So Gartley pattern, we only taken just 1 Gartley pattern, and that was a losing trade. So 1, 0. So we have 100% loss on the Gartley pattern. That's going to be red, because I actually represent my losses in red. So bad pattern, we had 1 bad pattern, 2 bad pattern. Surprisingly, it's 2 for 2 on bad patterns, which has been my worst pattern. Looking at last year's result, this has been my worst pattern. But for some reason, so far we're 2 for 2. So 100%. So let's just check to make sure everything says. So 4 plus 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total of 9 trades. 9 trades. Yeah, so we're good. So that's it. I mean, I don't expect like to take a trade and for the trade to close on the same, like within the next couple of days. So that's why I think we're done for January, really. So anyway, looking at the equity curve. So this is the equity curve. I've made a little bit of changes on the equity curve. So I'm gonna be putting like the months on this side. So as you can see, month of January, first week, 97 pips. Second week, we lost 43 pips. The third week, we made 89 pips. Fourth week, we made 15 pips. So all this add up to about 158. So as you can see, the equity curve is giving us a nice early start, which is something it's not the end of the world, but it's nice to have a good start. Like I said in my first video, like having a good start is important, but it's not the most important thing in the world. It just gives you a good feeling that you're on the right path. So I think this is it for now. I don't think I've got anything else to show you guys, other than the fact that like I said, all these results you can get this kind of results if you want, because like I said, my Signal service is free for the first month. So if you subscribe to it, you're gonna get a free first month subscription, and you can see all these results that I show you guys on YouTube. Is exactly the results that we obtain when I send out my Signal service. So yeah, this is it for now, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful trading week, and just don't forget to keep it simple. And if you do like this, if you do like what you see, then please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, or you can even share it or like it. Any support really is greatly appreciated. So thank you guys.